Good morning, computer science. So I hope you're watching this video because, if you weren't, then you wouldn't hear me say that. But I really hope that everyone watches this video. And if you know people in the class, send them out an email and be like, hey, watch that one. It was important because I'm going to really we're doing something a little bit different in computer science. Okay, in all the other classes, you only have 4 weeks really before the interim assessment. You have 4 weeks of material and then we do a whole week of review. We are not doing that for computer science. So those of you who wanted the pace to increase a little bit, this is the week where it's going to get a little bit stressful. Okay, so make sure, and it's going to test whether or not you've paid attention to these basics before we jump into Unit 3. Unit 3, at the first part of instructional cycle 2 right here is a lot more material. We get into we start to build functions with Python. We start to build on those functions, use arguments and things, and it gets complicated really quick. So make sure that you take advantage of this week and really get caught up. So this is what week 4 looks like in the OHS. That's where we're at right now. It is September 18th. I'm also going to be sending out announcements for the interim assessment this week, so look out for those in your email. But this is what it looks like. 2.04 review, 2.05 study questions, 2.06 study questions, or quiz. All right. So you have a unit review, which is not much. Like when you open this, it'll kind of make you laugh. There's not much there. It's just kind of going over what you've already looked at. But the study questions and the quiz are 2 big assignments that you want to get done as soon as possible. Okay. So those are 2 huge things that you could probably do both of these in a day, but they're very important. Make sure that you get those done and get them turned into me as soon as possible. Now, the difference between computer science and all those classes is that you have a week 5. This week 5 takes place during the interim assessment review week. So it's very important that you work on these as soon as possible. I recommend jumping into week 5 and working on these 3 assignments this week, okay? Because by the time Friday comes in next week's class, we're going to be doing an interim assessment review. So we're not talking about these assignments even though they're due next Friday. So if I were you in computer science and you're concerned about the pace and the course is not moving fast enough for you, then jump in here and do these assignments this week so that you can kill it next week and just study for your interim assessment. That's what I would do. So this is a big video because there's not much to show you in the OHS, but for week 4, you have a quiz and study questions. So we're going to round out the foundations of Python this week in class. We're going to do a lot of material coming at you, but it's going to be a lot of this is what you have to know to get started in this course. And then we'll do a little bit of a quiz review, probably not. More of like an indirect quiz review. But like I said, if you want to challenge yourself, if you want to move forward, if you want to do your best, jump into week 5 this week and complete week 5 as well, or at least get started, because there's going to be some questions about these projects and you don't want it to be Thursday of next week before you ask me those questions. So good luck, computer science. Like I said, this course, once we get through with interim assessment 1, we start rolling. And also, I have gotten a lot of emails about enrichment. I'm setting up those emails for you today. I'm going to be sending those out. If there's any of you who want to keep pushing, if you want any more stuff challenging with programming, I have tons of resources, pages of resources for not just Python, but other programming languages as well. So anytime you ever want enrichment, reach out to me. I will send you some link. And if it's not challenging enough, I'll send you another one. So good luck, everyone, and I will see you in class this week.